Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in on this fine winter crisp morning or afternoon. It's afternoon. But it's a Sunday where I'm at, and it is freezing now. Normally it was like super, super hot, and now it's freezing. It's so cold. I have my heater on right next to my leg and feet because it is super cold. But I had all my windows open in my room, and it got cold. So, hello. I just hit the live button. I didn't put on notifications. So, yeah. But this is a collective next 24 to 36 hours of energy that you might hear, see, or expect to come in from when you watch it, not from when it's uploaded. And what else? Not sure of anything else. Besides the fact that it's cold and I feel like I'm just frozen. Hey, Kristen, welcome in. Oh, it's so cold. Man, it feels like my fingers even are just like super cold. Surprised they're not purple. I went to bed like super hot and I had my windows open with fans in the window, only to get up and be freezing. Oh, man, I swear. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Angels and guides, those. Yeah, me too. Exactly. It was so hot. And now it's just like ice. Oh, didn't I say that? No, that was hurricane. I said that yesterday. But I just heard the iceberg ahead. Oh, man, it is cold. I even have a trusty little blanket on my lap. It's that cold. I don't like it. This weather is so bipolar. Ugh. Okay, here we go. I should be able to function though. And I can't tell. It's kind of dim in my room because it's really kind of gloomy outside. It's gloomy. We're supposed to be getting rain here soon. So I hope you guys can see. It kind of looks like you guys can. And I think my candle is bringing light. So hope for the best. Alrighty, here we go. Yeah, it is freezing. Man. And I don't have like part of my thyroid. So yeah, the cold affects me a lot worse. It feels like needles. And I don't like it. It hurts. It hurts my body. So, okay. No, we're not doing complaining. It feels like I'm just complaining. And I'm not. It's just, man. And I have big, nice, fuzzy socks on my feet. And I don't normally wear socks. But I had to because my floors they're hardwood. So they're cold. So. Alrighty, here we go. What do you have for us, Spirit? Ooh. Oh, no, I just seen a soul shrinker. Okay, let's calm her down. Thankfully, I still have some sage burning. All right. One more reshuffle. Wow, and I'm just seeing that hot dog. I'm going to try and do some things, too, and work with my camera a little bit more so I can at least raise it up a little bit more so you guys can see a little. It's weird. I don't know. It's facing down on my table, so I don't know if you guys are getting good views or not on it. So, okay, here we go. Angels and guides. What do we need to know? Oh, jeez. Well, Ecstatious. Oh, my hands. And then you've got Lawless. We got somebody wanting to come in fast and hot and steamy. It's the Piper. I mean, isn't that what the Piper does, though? They they play their music. And it's Iris of the Rainbow. It's hope. But it's coming in all hot. This is the wild. Haste and impulse, just fire is fire. And then you get Ecstatious. This feels like a whole seeping heap of hotness, which we could use because it is freezing. It's funny that this is all but this is like passion hot, is what I'm saying. But It's funny, we were just talking about freezing, and now you got this person here. What do they want? What is this? It feels like, let me play a little tune in there for you. Within a few months, stimulate. Hot. I told you hot. Look, if you look right here, hot. You're coming in hot. Hot off the presses. They're determined to speak. They might be they want to speak the truth. That also says social media again, and then you got the judgment. Clean slate. I want a clean slate with you. They always do, though. Complicated. Huh. What is this? Gaining clarity. Okay, so somebody who's like had their like head in the sand. What is this? They're like the right direction. They now want to go in the right direction. This person was avoiding something. Okay, hold on. Who's the other person involved in this? This feels like one person here. Who's the other person? Hold on, that was a lot of people there. Oh, you already gave up on this person. You released it already. It's the Lady of the Harvest. You let it go. Then you changed. But you're seeing signs everywhere. Did you got Mike my answer? Here. Okay. So this person's like they want to get their head out of the sand now. They don't want to avoid anything. They were refusing to face something. And this King of Cups. And now they're choosing to move. Now they're choosing. Well, they're picking the path of least resistance. Moving on, Three of Cups. Okay. Strength. Okay, what is she doing here? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, see, it's the Harvest. It feels like, you're missing this person. Ace of Pentacles. But see, it goes 5 Pentacles to 6, or to Ace of Pentacles. Which is like a new. Wow. You're claiming your independence. Wow. And then you got the 4 of Wands with Justice. Yeah, you're good. I don't even think, I don't know. It's like you're sitting here and you're just minding your own business, doing, home things. You're chasing after something. You've already released this. Anxiety, we're Ankara. It feels like you're just embracing. Wow, yeah. Those all 3 just fell out together. You are like just going forward. You get the chorus set. Being held together, but you're excited for new things. Okay. I mean, it's Sunday. It really, I just seen the unexpected card. Like it's Sunday. You're not probably doing too much on a Sunday, getting ready for the week ahead. So you're not really doing too much, but it's like you're just sitting here just kind of, it feels like doing home things, really, is what it kind of feels like. And having things, you're following the rules on Sunday. Are there rules on Sundays? I don't know. That just like jumped off the card. You're following the rules right there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. Following the rules. And you're just like being, happy. It feels like happy. So you're just happy, minding your own business, doing your own thing. And this person is just, they were refusing to see something, and now it feels like they're going to. Yeah, but see, you're just seriously moving forward. And something might happen. You've got steady progress going on. That's what you have going on. Okay, so what does this person even want? I see the Knight of Pentacles. So what does this person here want? This masculine, this little hyper character. What do they want? They want to invite you to do something. The swans. Huh. You don't say. They came to a conclusion. Final chapter. The lovers. And then they call you or message you. I swear I get that every single day. But I mean, then again, we do. We get messages from people all the time. So they want to have a conversation with you. They might say, like, I'm seeing that this is a two-way street. I'm seeing both sides now. Oh, I gotta hear that. Wake up. There you go. Something. Shake up. I don't know what that is. What is a coin toss? I don't even know who sings that. Weird. And again, wow. Then you got the world with the twin card. Soulmate. This person's trying to balance things out. And wake up. Shake up. I wanted to. That's the only parts I'm getting of the song. So it sounds weird, but that's all I'm getting. That's all I can hear. So this person's understanding something here. Just, wow. Your confidence. Huh. This might be because you trusted yourself and you knew something was just an illusion with what people were saying or something like that. Yeah, and then I split the deck and it's the Hermit. You stayed by yourself. You're just not doing nothing. Okay. Okay, so what is the point of this? What does this person want? It's like, I get it. They want to come forward. They want to talk. Do a little chit-chatting. Because seeing both sides of something. But what? What do they want? Transformation. They want things to change. For some of you, like probably a very small few of you, if you're in a relationship and this is, resonating for you as far as romantically, they want to transform, take something to the next level. I want to be like, what? What is this? Queen of Cups. I'm not going to keep reading this energy if it's two people here. The world. Huh. It feels like somebody's going to stand up for what they really, truly believe. It feels like this masculine now is like, no, I know what it is. And they're going to heed the call to Empress. See, they're going to stand their ground on it. This person, this masculine, knows that it feels like they hold you higher. Yeah, hold on, page. I'm just seeing 2 cards of patience. It feels like just be patient. Not that they're saying to be patient with them. It just feels like it's like something they weren't trying to see, they're now seeing. And I'm not taking all of those. Jeez Louise. Let me see. Okay, this person was, okay, maybe this does fit. I wasn't going to take them, but it fits. Okay, I see what's happening here. Okay. So they were indecisive. They didn't know which way to go. So they sat and they observed, but they didn't because they had their head in the sand. But they got enough of the information that they did or that they needed. And so now they want to make the steps forward because they know what's comfortable to them. And it's also led by a lot of passion. And then they message you. And it feels like that's what the illumination is that when they message you and you get this, then it's like, then you see, and then that's what creates the change. So you're going to see some change. This person's going to feel like they're coming in and you're going to see some difference. Like they're going to start, I keep hearing like show up. They're going to show up and it feels like with changed behavior. And then I just seen the beaver like put in the work. So, I don't know. Why did I just do that? Maybe that's all it was that you needed to know with this time frame. So that you have somebody who's coming in or coming forward and it feels like just watch them to see if it's actually changed. Right. But see, you know what they say when it talks about hope? Hope is like, that's kind of like with falling in love with somebody's potential. You know? I don't know. It just feels like you're just minding your own business. And then this person's kind of seeing something but it's, something feels a little weird with this. It's almost like, because remember, they're coming in with like lusty energy. Or they might just come in hot. For some of you, it might be just coming in hot. What do they want to say? Maybe that's what I need to know. What is it that this person wants to say? What do they want to say? Seven of Cups, and now they've got the clarity. The Devil. They're paying attention now. Like, see, even here, you can see it. Where it's like, I get it now. I'm seeing. I'm paying attention. And it came with the Devil. What they were once, it feels like this person, what they once before were trying to avoid and not pay attention to, now they are seeing it. Three of Pentacles, and they want to come together and work on something. What does the feminine say? How does she feel about this? Ah, la la la. Huh. You got the Hierophant with the Five of Wands. Four of Wands. You just want peace. You are going to want to take this slow. Yeah, the feminine in this is like, it feels like, honestly, because you've done work or you've just, you've gotten your balance back. You've got the Four of Wands here twice. And it's almost like, I don't want something to come in and disturb my peace. See, it's Hangman. You're not saying anything. Seven of Pentacles. Wow, you got the Hangman and Seven of Pentacles. It feels like I'm just gonna wait and see. Because you might not even trust it or believe it. And it's like, Judgment. Yeah, you're not rushing in. You don't want nothing to be rushed. But you're definitely gonna be surprised by this message coming in. So yeah, you're interested. It's like you want to know what they gotta say. You do. Two of Cups. Temperance again. Yeah, so I mean you'll hear them out. But it seems like you're gonna be you're not gonna jump at what they've gotta say at all. It feels like, okay, well, if you changed and it's for real, then you've got to show me for a little while. I'm not going to just jump in and just be like, oh, okay, la, 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 la. Yeah, you're not going to do that, is what it's looking like. All right. All right. And remember, it's the Piper. So, I mean, it's not like the Piper's not good, but, oh, the snake. Yeah. Just see the snake. Okay. Enough with that. Ace of Cups. Okay. What else do you have for us? What else can you tell me, please? For another part of this day. It's so gloomy. Okay, what else? The sun, or solace. That's solace. But it's like the sun card in this deck. Okay, so something's bright. It's solace. It's masculine energy. And the Piper again. And trying to manage something. Okay, and then you get the when I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Well, and this comes with over the parrot. This person wants to talk again. Talk. Feels like, look at what I can do. And you're probably just sitting there like, I don't know. I mean, he breaks bad habits. He's meant to come in and kind of, you might literally do that where you like raise an eyebrow like, I'm just watching you. Could be watching them like play their music. Play that. I don't know. They're putting on it feels like they're putting on a show. That's what the energy feels like. They're putting on a show here. Weird. This is heavy. Yeah, I don't know. This one is like in his masculine energy here, and they're like communicating something, and they're just trying to. This could be a Leo. You know how they're the rulers of the theater. This could be a Leo. What are they doing here? Okay, you got the Hermit. Waiting. Hierophant. They want to play. Master. Wow, with the Celtic knot. The Declaration here. They're like reclaiming something. They're trying to manifest something here. Honestly, it just feels like they're just Temperance. You know what this kind of feels like? It's like, if something was going on with you, because I did say that. I said it was gloomy. And then this came out, which is the sun. And then I said I could see all the, what did I say? The rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. This might be a person in your life who they can kind of see where it's kind of like, gloomy to you, or you're feeling down or something, and they come in and they put on a show. I don't know. It feels silly. It does. It really feels silly. But it's like they're doing a performance. They're performing. And unexpected resources, and something balances out. Effort. This person's putting in effort here. And they just, oh my goodness. You know what? Oops. And then I just seen that. Okay. That is weird. So I seen something. The lighthouse just like pointed that out to me. So I seen something. Okay. It's like one of the little real things or something like that. So it kind of feels like somebody was saying something. It was kind of like on a reel or something. And it's, I don't want to I don't know the whole quote of it or whatever, but it made a lot of sense when I was listening to it, where it was kind of like, and I think a lot of empath people do this, where we don't intentionally go out to like seek out those who need help and guidance. It's just kind of like, that's kind of what happens. And it's because you want to do that. You want to help people you feel pulled to, you feel guided to. But what I heard and what this person was saying on this reel type, it was like a reel, like a Facebook reel. Yes, I'm old. I don't watch TikTok. But he was saying that it was like he learned and paid attention to about lighthouses. And a lighthouse, it keeps ships from hitting them, but it stays where it's supposed to be because it guides them. But if you, as a person who is to help guide people, and you're constantly leaving where you're supposed to be at, then things hit you. If that makes sense. I'm slaughtering what this person was saying, but it makes so much sense. Why did I go? Oh, because I seen the lighthouse, and that just, it reminded me of that. And it's kind of like, because it feels like that. It feels like something's trying to guide here. Why am I saying all that? It's the book. The knowledge, the secret. The secret is that you're supposed to stay where you're supposed to be at. Because if you're constantly chasing after the people to help them, you're going to keep getting crashed into. And you're giving all of yourself, and you're exhausted. And you have no light left in you. So if you stay and they're guided to you, then that works. What? I'm kind of saying, I'm doing this right now. Like, oh, I almost am like, I don't know if I really, wow, yeah. It's now finally realizing to just be present and resilient and noticing something. That might be where this is coming from too. If this isn't somebody who's trying to like cheer you up and be all, I mean, because it does feel like that. It did feel like somebody's putting on a show or doing something like that. But then it switched over to the whole lighthouse thing. The moon. And the baggage. Because you are being like, okay, so it's kind of like somebody's walking around with a whole bunch of baggage. And it's time to go into the next phase. And it's like not clear as to what was going on. Balance, I told you. You need to balance things out. And it feels like that's kind of what it is. And it might come to light to you when this person is being, if it does feel like somebody's putting on a show for you. And in that, somehow something happens where then it's like the domino effect. It sets something in motion for you. The doorbell, judgment. You engage in something, the judgment here, and it helps you to solve a problem. You realize that you've been you realize that you've been kind of overextending too much. So it could be that where this person's like kind of carefree, trying to cheer you up. All of this is going on, and then you have a moment. But at the same time, you're just kind of looking at this person like, what? But this is ultimately about breaking bad habits and breaking things that, it shakes up the energy. So that's very interesting. And that's crazy. Huh. It's like, I'm just going to sit here now and just, whoa, I swear that just sounded like my door cracked open and it didn't. It startled me. Okay. Kind of air. This feels like learning to let things go, but I like this 10 of Swords here. This is the only one I really like, because if you notice in this one, she's just blowing it away. Like, no, I'm just going to release it. Then you get the Page of Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles. Page, the Fool. Okay, so, and this feels like whatever, okay, I see what's going on here. It starts out kind of slow. It does. It feels like slow progress here. Then you got the World and the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. But my point to what it was I was saying here, or I was going to say here, is that it's kind of like, you know what, I've got the little bit that I need. I got the information that I need to move forward. And the stressing out, it feels like I don't want to. I don't want to stress anymore. And so you're closing the door on things that you lack. Which is weird because that's the Hermit. But you're like closing it out. To me, it's like the door, because that's all I see in this card is a door. A big door. And you're closing that, and it transforms things and puts it into you being in the 9 of Pentacles energy. And then at the bottom, you have the World with the 10 of Pentacles. And if this isn't a relationship, then this is like financial. Like financially or whatever. It feels like you're just moving the energy into, I keep hearing like this was the catalyst to get something started. I think it's because it makes you laugh. Like laughing and stuff like that, it raises your energy to being positive. And I think in that is kind of where something shifts and changes, and it masters the energy, and you just kind of are like, you know what, okay, I'm just going to let go of the control over things that I can't control. And it changes your attitude. And it's like, I can do this. Wow, the Emperor and Ace of Pentacles. See? Whether you're male or female, you take charge and you stand up for, like, this is what I'm going to do. It feels like that type of a moment. Okay. I really hope that made sense, because I can't remember. I can't remember. I think basically you just get clarity and you're just like, okay. It's like this communication. I always get more when I start to pick up the cards. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. So that's why I do that a lot. Okay. Anything else? Wow. Okay. Get the Garden of the Gate with the Bright Mother, which just in this deck is the Empress energy, Bright Mother. So you may have a tattoo on their butt. And you're just looking at something, a new beginning probably. That's himself. What is this? And ecstasias. I mean, there could be some of that going on, but collective truth. And Romeo. What? And I just seen the gloomy doom. What is this? Right there, there's gloomy doom. And you got the little tam here. This could be. Okay, I see. I'm like, what? Okay, so it feels like you kind of start out in this energy. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you start out in this energy and it's like, and you're busy. She is super busy. This is a mom character. You don't have to be a mom, but you got a lot of stuff going on. You're doing a lot. Okay. And then it's kind of like himself comes in and he's all in like an ecstatious energy and just, it's exciting. You get a reaction from this one. And then it's kind of like you get tired. It's like she's exhausted here. Now she looks all tired, and yet she still has a lot of stuff going on in the background. And this could have to do with kids. And it's like this masculine is watching you. Somebody's watching somebody. And I'm saying that too because this kind of looks like a bunch of kids. Or just all the same type of people. Just watching. What am I talking about here? What am I talking about? Okay. Why did they? I don't know why they keep coming out. Okay. Resources. Overflowing. Balance. You're just doing what you're supposed to be doing. It feels like. And somebody likes watching that. Yeah. If you do have kids and little ones or whatever, they definitely keep you on your toes. And they're watching you. I keep saying that. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I do. Somebody, or it's just, you're just doing having fun. Yeah, see, and look, there's a little kid there. No, it's not. Is it? I can't tell. Yeah, it's a little kid. Balloons. Strategically planning to keep the balance. Mama bear. Yeah, you're just doing mama things. And it feels like there's himself looking and watching. What does that person want? What are they doing? And it could be too where, it doesn't have to be actual children. This could be if you have animals, or if you have, whatever would resonate to you, as far as, it could be, your fur babies or plants, or just, you're maintaining your home. And it's you've got somebody watching you. And I'm telling you, it almost, it excites them. This himself, it feels like he's watching, and it's exciting him. Tell me about this. Because these are the two people right here. Himself and the bright mother. Tell me what's going on here. Watching. Ace, this. Okay. What's funny about this, because to me, I keep hearing in my head, yeah, that's typical. That's typical. You have a feminine here that's running around doing all the stuff she needs to do. And then you got this character over here, this masculine himself. It's Ace of Wands. He's watching you, and he thinks it's hot. He thinks it's cute, and it's making him hot. He might stare at your butt a lot. Okay. I don't know. You have a masculine, whether you're aware of it or not, they watch you. It's they watch you clean, or they watch you just take after what you need to take after and do. And they're just watching you. Ooh. This could be a King of Swords. It's the rooster. Here comes the rooster. You probably want to hurry up and pounce on you. I don't know what's going on. What is happening? Wow. I don't know. I don't know. They come in, you've rattled this person's feathers. That's what I want to say. You're not doing anything. You're busy. It was like you're just busy. And I don't know. This one is getting like really turned on by it. I'll just keep saying that because that's what it feels like. Because you're just busy. Working. I told you you're working. It's 8 of Pentacles. You're just doing house stuff. This person likes it. Justice. But still, she's got a lot of critters around her in this card too. I'm not going to fully show it because these are, yeah. But basically, 9 of Pentacles. For some of you, you might know this person's watching you. You might do something, you know what? Yeah. And then see, look at how exhausted she is. But, and then an Ace of Cups at the bottom there. Okay, so being for real here, you know, we're all ladies, and well, I mean, there could be some gentlemen in here. But if you know that you know, not, I mean, you end up eventually getting tired. But when you're full, like just going and doing it, and you can catch your man or your, you know, you see somebody watching, don't you kind of like, you know, you could like, I don't know. A lot of the secret here is that women know when you even are in the go to bed at that, and you know, you just want that cuddle time or the attention or something, you move your backside closer to your person so you can get that, right? And it kind of feels like even in a part, you know that this is going on, or you know something because they can kind of give you like that look or something. So while you're cleaning or you're doing something, you do flirting, you love it. Yeah, wow, I said you love it, and then you get the love card. And then you do the snuggling. You snuggle. This feels like, honestly, this feels like after a long day and him watching you or whatever it was, it feels like, now come here. Just come to me. Come here. Bring that here. That's what it feels like. Yeah, this is at night. I just seen the moon card. There's swords. Wow. And it feels like because this person's been thinking about it like all day and you couldn't get a breakaway, especially if there's like small ones around. Yeah, I just seen that 5 of Wands. So it's like if you have things that you had to do and throughout the day, it had to keep getting put off because there was work that needed to be done. Now there's no work to be done. Now it's fun time. Feels like fun time. The Emperor. And now he's all in his gear. Coming out. Okay, now. Transformation. It's time to transform this. Wow. I have no idea what is going on and happening here. But it's fun, I guess. Then you might juggle the factor of, you've been juggling the house all day. So for some of you, it's fun and all that. I mean, for some of you, it might be like, look, I'm tired. I've been doing this all day, and you've just been watching. You can go that route. But other people, no. I feel like you're going to have some fun. Having fun. Okay. Tower. And Page of Cups. Wow. Okay. That was fun. That was fun. Okay. And then you probably might snuggle down and just go to sleep. Okay. What about tomorrow before we come back on? You doing anything? Oh, that heater is burning me. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Okay. Anything happen in the morning before we come back on here? Anything needing to be known before we come back? Singer of connection. The collective. Courage. Feels like you're okay. So for those of you who, well, tomorrow is Monday. That is true. It feels like you're connecting with people that you all do the same thing. What is this? This could be family too. Oh. Rising above. Huh. You know what this feels? This feels like a kid thing. Again, kids. Baggage. Holding something together. There's a wild card. The moon. Information. Dog. You could be also connecting with like friends or something. If somebody you know travels or something, you might check on them. If somebody checks on someone I just in the plane. Mastering. Function. Kind of feels like somebody's gonna like see how something's going. Deeper meaning. You might talk to somebody might talk to you, something like that. And you talk about like manifestations and how does this work and balancing. Yeah. Because there's like confusion or lacking clarity on something. This feels like taking a gamble, winning. What is this? Yeah, you're gaining clarity on something here with somebody. Hierophant. The heart. Because somebody loves a lone wolf. What? Why did I say a lone wolf? Like a loner. Oh, that's why. It's a lone wolf. So it's kind of like, this feels like you're having a conversation with people, your people. And it's kind of like someone's telling you something like, you do know that this person is a loner. Like they kind of, they go, I mean, this person could literally be a biker, but this person loves their freedom or something like that. And it's kind of like realizing that, oh my God, the person who has my heart is a loner. They're just, I don't know. Freedom. They enjoy the freedom and independence. Now, this does not feel, it doesn't. I'm going to tell you, this does not feel, I mean, I'll dig more, well, I almost said calls. Cards. Let me see, what is this? It just feels like you're having a conversation with like your friends or something. Your group. And you're talking about how the person, they like their freedom and all of that. And what? Can you tell me? Whatever it is, it's Iris of the Rainbow. It brings in some hope underneath it. Oh, this is a conversation where it grounds you. Because you might have been grumpy. Okay. Okay, what is this? Yeah, okay, you got the 5 of Wands. 4 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. It might be okay. And 3 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups. Okay, so this kind of feels like you're talking and your heart is with this person, okay? And you're realizing and understanding that they are like a loner type person. And they love freedom and independence. And it's not that they don't like you, but you know this. And you got the 10 or the Queen of Cups with the 10 of Cups. This person adores you. And it's like you're battling this because you're trying to contain your emotions and all that because they're slow. This is the Knight of Pentacles. But they show up and bring in some clarity to help you move forward. And 3 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups. They do want this. It's just in a different way. Now, mind you, if that's what you're battling here, because you do have the 5 of Wands with the 4 of Cups. So you might be disappointed in this because you know, this does not feel, okay, no, okay. This doesn't feel like this masculine here does not feel like he's got a person on the side. Doesn't feel, I'm not seeing any cards of that. It does not feel like that. That's not what the energy feels like. It literally feels like this is a person who has just, you know, this might be an older person too. They might have a beard. They might have gray in it. This feels like an older person. And it's like, I've been there. I've gone through all that. And they might have spent time, you know, on their own and stuff. And you're getting worried about it and, you know, or thinking, I don't want to say like you think it's this, that, the other, but you might have this thing. Well, they're not, I don't know. It just kind of feels like that. And like with me personally, in my own situation, I have been single for a long time. And going from that to going into something that's full-fledged and, oh my gosh, no, I like my peace. I do. And I'm not, plus I'm an Aquarius. So I laugh at the whole thing of the snuggling and the cuddling. And no, I don't do that like that. I just don't. For, you know, like, you know, I cuddle with my kids, but even they will tell you it's not for very long. And I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know. This just feels like someone is, you talk to, it feels like somebody gets up or they're going through their day, and before we come back, they end up having a conversation with their people. And it's kind of like your people are telling you, like, calm down, because I'm seeing the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, all of that's there. But it's kind of like trying to figure out and having that, oh, I get it now. He's a loner. And yeah, see, and then it's the sword. It's the sword and the scales. It's the truth. This person is a loner. So, and it's like, I get it. Wow. And then you get the Archer. Yeah, you rise above it. It's not a big deal. It just feels like this is just, I mean, it's Monday. So that feels like that's all that really happens before we come back is you have a conversation with your people, because you might just be, you know, going through something because of this person who you gave your heart to. And they calm you down. And then you get back focused and realizing, like, you're okay, patience is going to pay off and all that. It's not waiting though either. I'm telling you, this is, you've already given your heart to this person. And I don't see anything deceptive here. I don't. If I did, I would tell you. I don't. But it's kind of like going to like your girlfriends or your friends or something like that and getting clarity to help you to calm down from whatever you're spitting out over, and they calm you. It's kind of, it feels quite simple. It doesn't feel like super dramatic. So that's probably what's going to be going on tomorrow for you. So, okay. I hope that all made sense, and thank you everyone for coming in and enjoying. I will get a hold of Jane to see if I'll be coming back for questions. I'm not sure because she might be busy. So, but I will, if I can, I'll come back on for the questions. If not, then I'll try and come back on this evening for a moonlight. Until then, for sure, I'll be back on tomorrow for another daily, and I'm pretty sure for questions tomorrow too. So thank you guys all, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.